Hi. So if you are have reached to this video, this means that you have now understanding of live chat, contacts, lead management, file upload, how to create a single contact, how to create a list, how to edit a list, and how to create a smart list. What are the benefit of smart list? So using this knowledge which we just had, we will now see that how to send a campaign and what are the basic component to create a campaign, right? So before proceeding, to create a campaign, number one, you need to have a list. You need to upload a contact in the system, or you can have a single contacts, or you can have a list of contacts to create a campaign. So we have such list right now in the system, so that is done. Next, we need to have a template, like what we want to send to a customer. To create a template, we need to go to a template screen, and when you reach to template screen, you will see that you have a list of template in the system. Each template have its own status, which is called approved, or if I remove the filter, then all are approved for now. That's good. So what does the approved mean? So when you create a template, actually template is a it is the name given by a Meta. So when you send any message to any customer, that message will be called a template over here. So you create a template which have an image or video and then some text and some buttons. So this is how the template is being created. So these templates are being approved by Meta because they want to keep their their ecosystem spam proof, and any they don't want to have any such kind of template which is pro enhancing or creating any hatred or violence. So they need to be very strict in this area. So they need to be very compliant. So how the templates are created, let's have a quick look on that so that you guys can create a template and can start sending the campaigns. So create template. We have three options: basic template, carousel, and a utility template. So utility template means provide useful updates or important notification about account activity, transaction appointments, or system alerts. So right now we will create a basic template, send a promotion information about your product. So let's create a template over here. Testing training video. We have just given a name over here. Let's continue. Now over here, there are multiple steps to create a template. So each template have a header, then a body, a footer, a button. So there are four steps over here: header, body, footer, and buttons. On the right side, you see a preview how the message will appear. So in header, we have three options: text, image, video, or nothing. So if I say text, so if we put text, you see it will appear like this, a bold Wetarseel. I don't want to have any text over here. Remove this and let's select an image. So if we select an image, so I just put the image over here. So you need to be very particular on the dimensions. If you do not select the correct dimensions, the image will not appear correctly on the customer's mobile. So it is very important for you to follow the dimensions. Next, we need to put a body bar high. We are now offering world's best truck. Contact now to have more details. So this is how it will appear high. Then there's some text. Footer, we can put footer or add a button. So I will put an add a button. Visit website. Visit, or we can say more details. And I can put any website over here. You see it the button over here. Now next button, call phone button. Over here I will say call now, and we need to put some uh, in a country code so that it it is uploaded and approved by Meta. 1 2 3 1 2 3, just any number over here. Okay, so you see right now over here it says call now. So we have some limitation. You can add 3 buttons over here. So right now we have 2 buttons. We can have one more button. Very important thing to be note over here. We need to always put an opt-out button, which is says the stop promotion, because you see the stop promotion button over here, because it is recommended by Meta, because they don't want to spam the customer. If you're sending us some template, some messages to a customer, you always should give him an option to opt out of your list, so that you don't need to send a message again and again. So whenever he selects stop promotion, our system will take this number out of your list and will mark him as a non-subscriber, so that whenever you send a campaign again, it shouldn't be going to him. Once done, we will click submit. So as soon as submitted, if I remove this filter, you see it says sorry, it says pending. So let's see when we have the response from Meta. So let's wait for a while. You will receive a response from Meta, either rejected or approved. Sometimes it just takes seconds, sometimes it takes minutes, or sometimes it can take up to 24 hours. So you need to be patient and plan your marketing campaign accordingly. Do not come to create a marketing template at the last minute of your campaign. You should be creating your campaign at least 2 days before, so that everything is according to your plan. So now I think let it be here. Let the Meta review our template. Once it will be approved, definitely we will get to know, and we will come back over here. So as I told you, there are 3 steps to create a campaign. One, list. Number 2, template, which is done. We have other templates which we can use right now. And number 3 is the campaign. One more thing, before sending a campaign, you can just simply test your template, how it looks like, how it would be available to the customer. You just simply click send template, select a name of person and send template. This is how it will be sent to a customer. Okay, still pending. One thing I also want to show you, let's to show how to add variables. Testing variable. So let's say hi, we are offering special offers, special discount is only for you. Okay, so just okay. Now what I want to do over here is that I want to have a variable here which will be used as a personalized token. So for example, I want to say this: hi Murtuza, we are offering a special discount only for you. So how do you going to do that? It's very simple. Let's just split everything from here. Write hi, add a variable. You see there is a variable on the right side. Add variable, comma, enter, and your text. So just copy paste. Regards. So remember that whenever you want to add a variable, just add the variable in a sequential way. So for example, if I just remember that I want to add a variable right after offering, if I add variable over here, something will go wrong. So the proper way to do that is doing that sequential. So that is why I type hi. I type hi, add variable, and then my text. Okay. So do remember these steps. So what is over here? It says that just put dummy text so that Meta can validate that what you're going to send over here. So I said I will send my name. What will happen in actual whenever you're going to send this template through a campaign? So whatever is the name of a customer which you have uploaded under the name field will be attached over here. Okay, I will show you how it works. So I hope it makes some understanding for you. If you don't understand, you just can send a message to us or just watch a video multiple times. You will definitely understand that. So let's go back, cancel. Okay, so let me show you how a variable will work. So for example, let's go to this template. We are open, send template. This is the template. Over here, it is written hi, and then there's a variable, and then there's a text which is just be added in the body. Now, how to use this variable? So over here, you see there is a value and the default value. So what we're trying to say is that whenever there is a variable in the system and we are trying to send a message, so send name of a contact. So over here, for example, for this message, what will be the name? What will be the variable? It will be testing AE smart list because we have tag a name with that. For this, if we send a message to this customer, it will show hi for demo. Similarly, if we send this message to this customer, it will say hi CPC brand. If it is sent to this customer, it will say hi Hamza Kashmiri. So this is how the variable work. If you don't want to use the name, you can use a phone number and it will send phone number. Definitely is not our use case, but you can send name or phone number. Then this is a default value. So default value means that if there's a customer whose name is not available in our system, then what should we send? So we can send hi there. So it will be there. So whenever there's a no name of a customer, it will say hi there. Okay. There's one more thing in our system which is called custom. Custom means that if we just want to use specific value always. So for example, if this variable was between this text and we were sending out some discounts, so we could have said discount like 30% or 40%, that will be dynamic. Over here it says hi, also in this case we can use hi sir. So always it will be sent as hi sir. So this is how the variable works. And then you can just simply send message to that customer. I hope you have understood what I'm trying to say. So next is campaign. Let's go to campaigns. This is the last part. So whenever we create a campaign, we just discuss we need a contact, we need a template, and then create a campaign. Let's go and create a campaign. So on the campaign, there are 4 steps: campaign name, select a template, and select a list, and then schedule your campaign. Training 1. Select a template. Let me select a template. So let's select the same template which we discussed. Okay, this is a template. Select the name, there, update. Now it will ask me to go to next step, which is select list. Okay, let's select this customer from AE, which just selected, we just created today. Next. Last step is schedule your campaign. Over here you can see that how many leads are there. 1. Opted out are 0. Inactive are 0. So total there is 1. There are 1. There are no duplicates. The total estimate is 10 rupees. And you can schedule it or send now. So if you send now, it will send right away. If you schedule it, you just plan the date, time, and that's it. It will send to customer. Create the campaign. That's it. You have just created your first campaign. So what I'm going to do is that is cancel. You can also save it to draft or you can just keep it as it is. Let's create a campaign for tomorrow, 28 9:15 p.m. Create campaign. So campaign number 1 is scheduled and it will be sent on 9:15. We can also edit the time. For example, we just are looking at it and we just look at it and we understood that it's the wrong time. So we just can click, change the time. Let's change the time to 8:15 p.m. Update. There was an error and it's changed to 8:15 p.m. Great. You can also click stop. So if you want to stop the campaign. What will happen once the campaign is published? So you can click on the campaign and see view. Over here, you have some statics. It shows 159 message has been sent and how many messages has been replied 18. Read message are 78, delivered are 59, 10 are failed and 12 are still pending on user client and whether they have their mobile is not on or they are unreachable. You can similarly see show replied leads who have replied to us. You also can see who have opted out. So no one has opted us out. That's good. And on the bottom we can see that which message was sent to them. So this was the message which was sent to them. Okay. So you can also see these were the list to whom the campaign was sent. The campaign cost is 2100 PKR. You can change this currency by simply going to profile, change the currency to USD, save, and go back to campaign, view, and you see this, the currency is now in USD. This is how the campaign is working. One thing to remember that whenever you send a campaign, there will always be a response from a client or your customer. Let's see, there are 18 responses from the customer. So what you should do is that whenever you send a campaign, definitely go back to live chat and check what's happening over there. You may have the response or you may have some messages which you need to reply. So it is always recommended that whenever you send a campaign, go back to this live chat and see what is happening and who's have responded to you. So that will make your campaign more beneficial. Also, you can do one thing, you can create a flow by creating a simple flows. For example, let's create a flow, any message. So if you do not want to have the such thing like you do not want to respond to client and you just want to say that whenever there is a message, so either you can say empty keywords, which means that whenever there is a message, it will just send a response to them. So we will send a response. You can type hi, thanks for your message. Our agent will come back to you. So by doing this, you are making sure that whenever there's a message from a customer on your campaign, this message will automatically be sent to him and the customer will, sorry, your agent will going to respond to him. So in this way, the customer will get an assurance that, okay, they have listened to me and they have read my message. So this is the one way you can look into it. Next is reports. So we have this report area in which we have three types of tabs: general, costing, and leads. So general will show that how many campaigns were sent. Let's go to 2024. So 19 campaigns were sent, and it is showing each month we have sent the campaigns. Let's take let's go back to previous year. So there were campaigns 14 by me, one by Slim, and one by agent. Salman. Total message sent 176 message has been sent. 3 messages in this year. Let's see in what we have in 2024. 39 messages through live chat, and we also can see through has happened from agent perspective. So how many messages agent have received and what have he responded so far. This is how it works. Then next is costing. So you can see that it shows that how much USD it costs us per day. So on January 16 it was 1.35, January 8 7.9, December 22, December 19, and each day it is showing me what was the cost of the messages. Either it was sent individual message or it was in a campaign. It just shows me the data of those all those sent messages. And then this is the campaign wise cost of those messages. If I go back October, you can see that we have this data. I have done the marketing of 21 USD. I can simply export the data on the Excel file. Then we have the last column, which is called leads. So leads actually shows that how many leads we have received per day. So if you are running a meta ad, then this will be very useful for that you. Let me go to some business which is using meta ads. Let's say Wetarseel official leads over here. You see, on the daily basis, we have some leads adding in our system. You can also compare two ads if you are having multiple ads in your system. You can compare the ads, how they are, what results they are producing. This is how you can compare. Okay. And the last is, if you want to export a column, we can export the data which we just created in our system. So using this leads information table, you can filter it. Real estate, there's no one from the real estate because we have selected January. And definitely you can use the filters and try your luck and export the data as you wish. So this is how you can export the data from system. Next is agents. Agents are those users who will have an access of your system, but they are not admin, but they are agents who will respond to your customer accordingly. Each agent have its own rules. Either he can be a super user or he can have an access to view only his own messages, contacts, and campaigns, or he can view everyone's details. So these roles are used to access that. Either you give super access or you give him view all. Similarly, if you give super access, it will have an access to all the customers. But if you want him to access everyone's data, then you can give him view all. Similarly, so super user will have an access of all his chats, but if you want to give an access to other agents chat, then you will give him view all rights. So this is how the view all works. Then we have something called flows. So for example, you want to create a chatbot that whenever you receive a message, you just want to give him a basic reply. So you can simply create through our chatbot, which is a drag dot functionality. So first of all, you need to select how it's going to work. It is on message triggers. So whether you can mention hi, hello, or any other word which you think a user can write, or you can keep it nothing as an empty. So whenever there is a message, it will trigger that. Send a message. Hi, thanks for your message. What do you like to do? Support agent. So similarly, just very easily you can put any options over here. Send message. Each message can be sent through just tagging around or assign the agent. So you can select assign agent, select this, and test agent. So what will happen? Any message sent by a customer, it will start this automation. When he selects this agent, it will be assigned to him. So this is how the automation is being created very easily. You can create and let us know if you're facing any problem. You can create a automation on your template. For example, you are sending any template and then you want to trigger a specific automation on that template, then you can create automation from your uh, from here. Or if you want to just have a generic automations, you can just create from scratch. So guys, this is was the uh, some training sessions for you guys. We tried to explain you as much as we can. Definitely, there will be a lot of questions from your side. You can ping us, you can drop message, and you can send your specific queries. Definitely, our team will come back to you and support you. Thank you.